Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido
Well,
de
what
hoy.
a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box.
It's full on! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already.
Fermin. Oh, what a Messi! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Lofted in. Schlotterbeck is there, and he can get that clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Lopez. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Crosses it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chance here to counter. Silvestre. Fermin. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Yamal. Cross to the back post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Timber.
That's a throw. Silvestre. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tonali. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Lopez. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plays it in low. Forlan. And it's Lopez. Fermin charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Deftly away. Nicely spread. Yamal. Showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick. Timber. And Yamal. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Threads one in. Now it's Eze. Silvestre. Swung over. Yamal. He's found a way past. Very nicely done. And it's Lopez. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving forward. Totti stood his ground strongly. That is a superb rearguard action. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible.
Great chance! Nearly, but not quite. Yamal. Antonetti. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Bogota are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Thuram. Yamal. Aims beyond the defence. An instinctive delivery. And that has been cleared. Oh, such a clever touch. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now he's run... And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
Size
18.
really matters, and it's time
Número
to
8.
make it matter now.
Número 19. Entra
And it's been taken
número
short.
13.
Puskas.
Número 6.
And now they can spring out of defence. Over to the right flank. And it's Bellingham. It's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Kante. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Azar. Gerrard. And he's forced to go back. Spread to the right. And this is Gerrard. Played in with purpose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out wide. Oh, it's Gerrard. Nice control. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Silvestre. He's on it. Can he get away? Rooney. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Aguero. Puskas.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Forlan. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0 and things are starting to look... And a chance!
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. It'll be a throw-in. Two minutes to be added on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Señoras y señores,
Your reflections then, Jim?
perdido. Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido
Hello
de
and
hoy.
welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Haaland. Well read, nice interception.
Haaland clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Forlan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Oh, it's goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lopez. Fermin. Thuram does well not to be outdone there. Oh, that's fabulous.
There they go, hunting again.
Yamal. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Knocks it into space. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Was there ever any doubt? Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Bogota really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. Thuram. Vieira. And Silvestre. Haaland. And Silvestre. And it's Lopez. Now it's Haaland. Chips it through. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Yamal with the short one. Now it's Yamal. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Forlan. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Silvestre.
Such good technique.
Fermin, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Rijkaard. That's Eze. And here's Haaland. He's Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. O'Reilly. Fermin. And the finish! Fermin.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Rooney. He is through here. Might be danger here. He's had a shot! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Lopez. Played out wide. And here's Lopez. Timber. Rijkaard. Timber. Ball played for Conte. Howson is always looking to break lines.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Yamal makes a move down the right. And that signals the end of the first period. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Sends it crossfield. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rijkaard. He's in a great position here. He's found some space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Timber. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Zanetti. Played for Chiellini. Howson. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And it's Zanetti. To Chiellini. Howson. Timber. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cambio en el Manchester United. Número 13.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Messi.
Rooney plays it short.
Número
Rooney.
16. Entran.
Yamal
Número 14.
has it out wide and in
Número
space.
18.
And it's
Número
hoisted
22.
clear.
Agüero.
Well, that's
Número
certainly more
20.
like it. They can't let the
Número
intensity
19.
drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to get free. Agüero.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Delivered low. And that was very necessary. In once. Oh, good climb! That's really well manoeuvred. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
cambio en el campo de juego. Número 2.
So the manager can make a
Número
change
19.
for the first time in the game here.
Número 10.
So who
Número
is the
16.
target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Número 14.
And it's
Número
Thuram.
27.
Lovely
Número
bit of
8.
skill.
Número
Oh, lovely
21.
bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Zanetti. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now Howson. Hazard. Now it's Darwin. Saka. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. And he skips past his man. He came in hard, very hard. Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. Looking to play him in. In by Saka. And a header! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's destined for the flank. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard running at top gear. Jordan Henderson. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Henderson has got himself a free kick. Conte. And it's Henderson. Gerrard. Silvestre. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
It's a searching pass. Good ball over the top. Picked out brilliant, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So now, referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido
Well,
de
what a
hoy.
sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Now it's Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. While for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball in towards them. Oh, good fly! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Totti, and the shot! And that's a sharp finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Forlan. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in. And that is well cleared. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Vermeer. And Jamal. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Messi. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Messi. Silvestre. That's very neat. Esse going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's onside. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Silvestre. And it's Rijkaard. Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chiellini. Timber. Driving forward. Rijkaard. Played for Chiellini. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Silvestre. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rijkaard. And it's Lopez. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Always goal side. Great chance! And there's a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Thuram. And it's Vieira.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Esse getting forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. The second half quickly taken. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Silvestre has the space to scheme. Donatoni. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Totti could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Thuram. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. And he shoots! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's going wide left. And here's Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Chance! That's a decent clearance. And it's Rijkaard. Tonali. Timber. Donatoni. Forlan. Now it's Donatoni. Pass somewhat off target. That's destined for the flank. And now the breakaway. And here's Haaland. And this is Messi. Distributed tidily. Zanetti. Here's Totti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Rijkaard. And it's Gerrard. Darwin. Oh, that's nice.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Conte bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Aguero. Aguero is fouled. So a chance here, what can they make of it? A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. It's anyone's ball now. And he's quick to get rid. And that is out of play. Played towards the other side. Silvestre. Timber gets over and intercepts. Aguero. Aguero couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Darwin. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Rooney, well seen, saw that coming. Can he get on the end of this? Played out towards the right wing. Nice control. Rooney was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's managed to get free. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?